So I decided to do a half marathon with no training. Let's see if I can do it, or if I'm just gonna collapse and give up. Because why not? Starting to hurt a tiny bit. Let's see if I can find some more. Oh my god. I'm tired. I'm dying. It's gonna be a long run. Hello there. So today I decided to run a half marathon with no training at all for the first time in my life. Because why not? I'm currently 4 kilometers in and I just have to do that 4 more times. Currently the knee's starting to hurt a tiny bit, but otherwise feeling great. Kilometer 5.5, feeling great. 6 kilometers in and I'm already starting to get tired and breathe heavily. So that's not a good sign because I normally can run 10 kilometers. Oh, well, not recently, but about 10 kilometers is probably the longest I've run. So yeah, just taking it easy. Not fast at all, but I'm trying not to break myself. It's kilometer 7.5. I don't know if I can do it. Kilometer number 8. I can definitely feel it. I have no idea how I'm gonna do another 8 plus some more. But oh my god. I started to walk a bit more and I'm tired. It's gonna be a long run. Are we there yet? Dying and I'm not even halfway through. Halfway through and I have no idea why I'm making my life harder by running on sand and pebbles. Kilometer 12, Lakes Hot. It's kilometer 13 or thereabouts. My legs are starting to give up. Quite literally. I don't think I'll make it to 21 before sunset, but I'm wanting to go for a swim, so I'll see whether I do that before or after the run in the dark. Try to gather some energy, just need to keep moving one foot in front of the other, right? 17 kilometers and I have to go for a swim now because, as you can see, the sun is no longer there. Kilometers in and I feel great and as if I'm gonna die at the same time. I'm most likely not gonna be able to walk or do anything tomorrow. 21 kilometers done. Now let's go home for a hot shower and some cake. Did I mention that the only reason I ran today was the cake? It's dark, but half a marathon done, and I'm ready for my cake and hot shower. Feeling great. Apart from the fact that legs are probably not gonna work tomorrow. Okay, it's a few weeks later now, so I thought I'd give an update because I forgot to film the next day. The next day was not as bad as I thought, in that I was actually able to move and fully recovered in 2 days. It turns out that regular walks and cycling can help you run. So even though I didn't have running training per se, it was still not as bad as if I had no activity at all and just did a couch to half marathon in a day. It was still pretty painful. I hadn't done a run that long, probably ever, and I didn't expect to be able to walk run it, let alone run most of it. As usual with these things, it's a mental game. Somehow it all became easier after I passed the halfway point. I didn't want to run in the dark too much, and I wanted to do that swim, so I did not swim as much. As it got closer to sunset, I was also pretty tired, so I didn't really want to talk to a camera. I was more thinking of just keep moving and you ain't gonna die. Just need to keep moving one foot in front of the other, right? That swim was the best coast swim I've done ever, probably. This was filmed in December. Going into the cold water and feeling weightless for a moment was absolute bliss. Unfortunately, I had to do another 4 kilometers after that, and the first 2 after the swim felt great. I somehow felt like I had more energy, and my legs felt like I had miraculously recovered. Unfortunately, I was to find out that it was all a lie, because of course it was. And the final 2 kilometers were a nightmare. I made a mistake to stay with wet clothes on, so running after sunset got to me pretty quickly. It was such a relief to be done with it though, and I went to get a hot shower immediately, and I got my well-deserved cake. It's weird how sometimes your perception and familiarity with things can influence the way you see your achievements. I've cycled over 10,000 kilometers around Europe, and it felt like it was no biggie. It's like normal to me now. I've done cycle trips before, it's normal, and it was just slightly bigger. But I can't run properly and hadn't run in a long time. So getting back at it and actually running almost all the way, I finished at 2.5 hours, about that, with an average pace of 7:20 per kilometer. Just felt like a massive accomplishment, and I was really chuffed with it. But my hands are freezing, so I better get going.